The weather's got this Christmassy vibe, and it doesn't feel like Dubai. It feels completely different, and that fascinates me. Change is good. Change is good for your heart. It's good for your soul. And sometimes some things that are unexpected turn out to be some of the best things that ever happened to you. Good morning. So, first day of work at Alsayegh Media. Getting ready to head out right now. The weather is quite intense. There's so much fog everywhere, and the streets are traffic. Super excited. At the same time, I feel like it's my first day at school. I think getting out of your comfort zone, if you will, and trying something new just has this amazing feeling. Just because once we get into our comfort zones, we're so relaxed and we're so used to what it is that we do. And even if you're changing jobs and you're changing jobs into the same role, just the fact that you've changed the company, the people, the culture, the way that they operate is never going to be identical. So it's quite exciting. I haven't felt this way in quite some time now, and I can't wait to see what the future has in place. Hopefully all good things, inshallah. Let's go. I can't stay. So I have just made it to one of many meetings at Al-Mamzar, at a really nice restaurant actually called Shabarboush, and I'm going to be meeting with Sara AlMadani, who is actually one of the founders of the restaurant. Most probably going to be working with her on an upcoming campaign. Let's go. Hey guys, what's up? So I just finished my meeting with Her Excellency. No. So I just finished my meeting that I was telling you guys about earlier with Sara. I think there's quite a good amount of interesting things on the way. Actually more than what we planned for this meeting.
We came for something and we ended up with something completely different.
But so what do you think is going on in the influencer marketing market today?
I think that a lot of people who have the influence online don't know that this influence comes with a lot of responsibility. Right. Because anyone from any age, in any psychological or financial situation can be watching you. So if you're showing too much to someone who can't have that, you might be influencing them to do anything to have that. Your words, your actions, anything can influence anybody. And I was shocked a while ago. I was looking at the suicide rate online because of cyberbullying. Okay. It's huge. One word can make a person kill themselves. So when you are online and you have that influence, please use that influence in the right way. You need to know that you have a voice and people are listening to it. You need to guide people.
I think the thing with people on social is that, like, as followers, not as people who create content, is that we don't, like, I follow a lot of people obviously because of my work and whatnot, and I don't really voice my thoughts to them, but I'm always watching what they're doing. Like, I stalk you every single day on social, you just don't know it.
Okay.
No, but seriously, because I like barely have bits and pieces of followers,
Yeah.
But I remember one time I got called for a role, a digital director role at a really big real estate company.
Yeah.
For a job interview, and they literally just sat with me for 30 minutes and offered me the role because of the Instagram content that I put out.
Yeah.
And when you have like 1,500 followers, you don't really expect there's anyone important to follow you,
that's not
but
true.
you don't know.
That's not
yeah,
true. Yeah,
because like they're like, yeah, we saw your content on Instagram, and then I think all you need to actually get to have a follower base is a bit of talent, but what you do after the talent and after you get the follower base is
well,
what's
you said something
crazy.
important. You said talent, and this is what we are lacking these days. Talent is dying, and anybody, like I always use this quote: "Stop making stupid people famous." You know, anybody is like famous now. Who are you? What do you do? What is the message you portray? What are you trying to change? Are you adding value? All these questions are important when you are a digital influencer. A lot of people don't ask themselves these questions. All they do is just create whatever it takes to just become famous. And content, oh my God, especially in the Middle East, we lack content. We don't have content.
Yeah.
So content creation is something so important. And honestly, look at the value of what you're doing and the value you're adding to people around you. Throughout your social media pages, okay, you have 500,000 followers. What are you doing? Are you just posting pictures of yourself? Are you telling young people to do the right thing? Like there's a lot of influencers that if I had kids that were 15, I would not allow them to watch them. Because I'm sure if these people also have kids, they wouldn't allow them to watch their own parents as well. You know what I mean? Because
of all the materialistic stuff that they keep posting.
It's materialistic, it's unfiltered, it's like people are doing anything just to be famous, which is so sad. You know, and honestly, like I was private for a very long time, and I had around 80,000 followers. I was private. Everyone's like, open it. Your content is worth sharing. It's not like you're doing something you need to be in private. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'll do it. But to me, the number of followers didn't matter. I wanted the quality, not the quantity.
I think the majority, and correct me if I'm wrong, that might actually probably does include you, is that the majority of people who create good content never really planned on being an influencer.
Of course, you
versus
become one.
Versus like you grow into it. Versus the people that I think are putting in like 5-6 hours a day to create a content piece and then post it and then do that every day and still haven't really. They'll eventually break through. They'll get the followers, but I think they act as divas and become that diva status, if you will, or celebrity status.
Well,
versus the ones who just sort of grew into it are usually humble.
I always say there's two types. The ones that will do anything, and I say anything, to be famous. And then you have the ones that are ethical, who will work hard and wouldn't mind going slowly because they know it's sustainable.
But does ethical mean not to promote brands?
No, not necessarily. Of course you can promote brands, but ethical brands. Like for me, when I collaborate with brands, I have to collaborate with a brand I believe in, a brand that I know would work because it's my reputation on the line. And I wouldn't just do it for the paycheck, you know what I mean? I would definitely do something that I really believe in and I really tried and I really like and I cannot convince you to do something if I'm not convinced to do it, you know what I mean? Basically, full stop. And when it comes to social media, you've seen campaigns where influencers were doing it just to get paid. They're not even in there. You can tell. There is no sense of like I don't know how to use the word, but there's no sense of like, they're not even buying the idea, you know what I mean? So it's so important to believe in what you're doing. And they're not convinced, they're just doing it to get paid, which is sad. Because I've had brands approach me, I would not say which brand, but it was a soft drink brand that I don't drink. And they offered me triple the rate card, my price. And I said no, and they're like, but we'll do it triple the amount. Don't you want the money? I know money is important, it's a necessity, but it's not a priority. So I'd rather keep my sanity because my followers knew I did not drink that drink and I was against that. So I was like, I'm not doing it, I'm sorry. And my loyalty to my followers and my followers' loyalty to me is priceless. And I will not sell that for money. Basically, you cannot buy ethics for money, so don't sell your ethics for money. Full stop.
Word.
Mike is amazing, guys. He's just amazing. Pure heart. And he's amazing at content creation as well.
I'm blushing.
Are you?
I am. Leave a comment down below if you're interested in seeing this idea. What I'm going to be doing is once a week there will be a certain topic related to influencer marketing that will be shot at a certain venue, and then one influencer along with me as a co-host will discuss that topic and answer your questions live as well.
But if you want me to be with Mike every single time he does this, you can also vote down, okay?
There you go. Vote down.
Thank you guys.
So, just finished off from Shabarbush with Sara. A lot of exciting things coming up. Time to head back to the office and, to be honest, just put in some good old-fashioned work. Have a client presentation that is due tomorrow, and it's a good probably 120 slides, which means it's gonna be a very, very long day and night. That's it for now, so